Friday, Corey.
All right, Friday. It's finally Friday, and we're here with another YouTube Yellow Pages game show trivia. And we're on this 1 hour, we're going to take you on a journey to meet some fabulous content creators, some of our favorite content creators and business people. Today, we're going to be featuring Marcus Mosley, Rebuilding Black Wall Street, Synolve, and we'll be featuring our very own favorite moderator, PWJ, sharing how they use different platforms and different ways to network and to create content as they increase and grow their business, as they align with our preferences in talking about our topic of health, business and wealth. All that's happening in 1 hour on a fun game show Trivia Friday. Of course, we're going to have our first place pony giveaway. We're going to have our we're going to have our second giveaway, and then we're going to have the
plant-based treat, my favorite part.
So stick and stay and hang out and play YouTube Yellow Pages game show trivia. But we can't begin unless we thank our sponsors.
We have sponsors. Thank you, sponsors. We are definitely in gratitude to you. Thank you. Announce them, Corey.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
Unmuted sponsors. Let's see if they are muted or unmuted. Let's just play it and see what happens. We've got our reigning champs. They keep coming back every week. Here they are.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
Thank you, David and Christine Brooks.
Yes.
Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University.
Bought us 99 coffees and decaf ain't one.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
That's all you have to do, guys. Visit blindguyhiswife.com. So where do we go from here? Is it time to start the show?
Let's start the show with our Real Talk with Tabi intro.
Let's go, guys.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife. All right, we are back.
I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
His wife, LaQuita Marie.
Together we let you into our life live every hump day. Bang, bang, bang to Friday.
That's it. You did all of that banging on Wednesday and Thursday, and then you just say bang, bang, bang on Friday.
Yeah, we're going to keep it low key today. Every hump day. Bang, bang, bang to Friday.
Well, let's get into today's topics.
Well, we got to say 11 a.m.
a.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
See, I made you think you were in charge of the Eastern Standard Time. But guys, we are here for you every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't miss it, whatever time zone you're in, because I know we have folks watching from all over the world. We even got Before the Billions dropping in with the change, talking about, I just wanted to show support. Thank you so much for
Before the Billions.
Yes, he's jumpstarting things with a $10 super chat.
In Georgia.
Yes, he is in Georgia. And we also, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be saying hello to Synolve. Okay. Hey, Before the Billions, thank you again. We appreciate your support.
Out there in Tennessee.
Here's the thing, Corey. For today's topics, we do have 3 amazing content creators that we're showcasing. So, I mean, we have to say hello to them. We have to definitely, in this 1 hour, show you guys the plant-based treat, as well as...
We also have our 2 giveaways, our first place pony for bragging rights.
So does that mean I can get into the chat when we feature the 3 channels or no?
Yeah, we can get into the chat and when we feature the channels. But before we do that, let's go ahead and say this part, a little housekeeping. This broadcast is powered by StreamYard and by member support from viewers like you. Remember, you can always be part of the Blind Guy His Wife Their Life home team by remembering to bum rush the buttons.
Thumbs
share,
up.
Subscribe.
That's it, guys. Give us a thumbs up. That's all you got to do to make sure that this information is shared, not just by you, but other people will know that you enjoy it too. So scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen, you'll see blindguyhiswife.com, as well as some of our sponsors. We love the support. Thank you all for that support. We appreciate it. But of course, if you're not buying coffees, if you are not clicking on the sponsorship link, you can also give your support with a thumbs up. Now, keep in mind that if you do head over there to blindguyhiswife.com, that is where you just scroll down a little bit. And what you'll see is that coffee cup. Buy me a coffee. Support the production.
Click the green coffee cup. So she can say,
what you doing?
And I can say, girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm going to stir it like coffee. Clink, 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 clink.
So that's all you have to do, guys. Click the green coffee cup when you're there at blindguyhiswife.com. That coffee cup does open a widget, so you can choose 1 coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffees. We always choose, or we type in 25, because you can choose your own, like Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden bought us 99 coffees, right? Leave your name, say something nice. And of course, Corey has been blind over 25 years, still quite a talented fellow, so we'll keep him around a little bit longer.
And don't forget, you can get some of our fabulous merch. You can get one of our great t-shirts from Press and Sew, the Blamazon of the YouTube streets. So
that means that when you are there at blindguyhiswife.com, just scroll a little bit and you can see right there, Press and Sew. They power our merchandise. So you can get your t-shirts, scroll up a little bit. You can get our entertainment exclusive.
The Three Little Pigs remix digital download, only available here, not available on any other platform.
Absolutely. And then, of course, if you want to stay supple and
if you
soft,
got a lot of ash on your ankles, then you can actually use Violet Botanical Skincare.
Yes, the discount is built in. Click the red button. It takes you directly to the website.
All natural ways to relieve dry skin and eczema, or if you just want to just have a nice, relaxing bath and some great bath salts. These are all natural products created by botanical formalist Robin, owner of Violet Botanical Skincare.
Yes, she is the owner of Violet Botanical Skincare. We have a wonderful relationship with them. So, hey, check it out. Guess what, Corey? I am Nigerian today. Well, Valizi Uchi is in here. I know I'm not supposed to be in the chat, but she's Nigerian, so I'm Nigerian. And, you know, she's a Welsh wifey, so she's up there in, what country is it? She's been very busy. Honey, we know. We all have been, right? Keep up the work. You know, the Nigerians, they stay busy. They're all about the money. And that is what today is all about, guys. Our 3 content creators, we do have to also share with you those 3, because we're highlighting people that align with our business model of health, business, and wealth right here on this channel. So as part of our YouTube Yellow Pages trivia, that's what's happening, right? We're talking about health, business, and wealth. So all of those things, physical, emotional, social, spiritual, and intellectual health, your business, coordinating and organizing business activities. All 3 of these guys today are powerhouses. Phillip Waldo Jr., Synolve, and Rebuilding Black Wall Street. And of course, that ties right into your wealth, financial, social, time, and health. And, you know, Wealth Talk Productions, Wally talks a lot about those for wealth. Oh, super Nigerian. Hey, Miriam. Thank you, girl.
Miriam, I told you out there in California.
Yes, I'm not supposed to be talking to you guys, but Phillip is saying hello to everybody. He is one of our features today.
So before we go any further, we gotta give them a sneak peek at the plant-based treat.
I know, but we didn't tell them about our 3. We didn't showcase our 3 people.
We can do that as we lead into after the plant-based treat sneak peek.
All right, Phillip. So keep chatting it up with everybody. We appreciate you as a favorite moderator. He's even shouting out David Hunt.
Hunty boy,
yes,
Massachusetts.
Absolutely. So plant-based treat, guys. Here's something that we all can take in. You know, we tell you to get fruits and vegetables every day, and you all are like, what about coffee? What about tea? Do they count? Yes, absolutely. So we got you. Today, our sneak peek at the plant-based treat. Now, keep in mind, we are not vigilantes. That's not why we want you to eat fruits and vegetables at every meal. We're not fruit hoodlums.
We're not plate popo.
Absolutely not. But when I tell you that fiber fuels your body, and it's just so amazing with all the nutrients, vitamins, antioxidants, right? So here we go. Sneak peek at today's plant-based treat.
Traveling Tea Power Blend.
That's it. That's it, guys. A lot of you drink tea. We're not just talking about sweet tea where you just have the tea and the sugar. We're saying you can hook it up. You can do some good things. So where do we go from here, Corey?
Well, we're going to introduce you to today's fabulous
Hold up. Stop the show. JBWR coming through. Thank you. Wow.
JBWR.
One of our sponsors. You know what? One of our sponsors is here with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate the love this weekend, guys. Welcome to the weekend. It looks like this is a powerhouse of a weekend starting off because we're talking about business. We're talking about wealth. And then here comes JBWR, and Before the Billions, starting the show off right before we can even get started.
Thank you. Before the Billions and JBWR.
Yeah, they are lighting it up. Thank you. We appreciate we appreciate that.
So let's introduce you to today's business people and content creators that will get featured on today's YouTube Yellow Pages game show trivia show.
So a couple of them are already in here. Of course, Phillip Waldo Jr. is saying first male mod, grand day all. However, he is one of the channel features for today. So of course, this game show is where you guys will be answering some of the questions. We ask you questions, you answer them in the chat. We'll see how much you know. And Phillip Waldo Jr., he has a website. So he's here on YouTube, but he's like, look, this is not the only place I am. I have a website where if you need my services, you can find me. So he is actually a voiceover artist. So this particular website right here, Voice123, this is a website where he hosts his business. So this is not just his page right here. Let me change over to his page. Anything you want to say, Corey?
Yeah, you're spilling too much tea right now.
I am?
Yes, because we got to introduce the other content creators like Synolve.
Okay. So Synolve, she is on YouTube. She is on Instagram.
Facebook.
She's on so many different places, and she also have that Square website. Remember yesterday, guys, we were talking about if you have Square, you can even use Square to just host your entire website, which means you have several pages. It's not just Square, it's everything, right? So I'm going to share her Square page so that you guys can see at the bottom, powered by Square, right? But then as you scroll up, you see she has different videos on there. So you can put all of these things on your Square site, talk about yourself, have your products listed, and it's a full shot. Oh, she has a book as well, Love the New Currency, and boom, all of the products. She sells a lot. Oh, speaking of tea, she did inspire the plant-based treat for today. If you guys enjoy the plant-based treat, you'll know where to come get those blends. Mint tea, lemon balm tea, chamomile tea, honey sugars for tea. We've had those, Corey, and the honey sugars are amazing. Okay, am I spilling too much?
Yep, because now we got to move on to Marcus Mosley. We're building Black Wall Street, a businessman in the purest sense. He's opened a variety of different brick and mortar businesses, but he's now taking his game to the YouTube streets with 2 channels that he has, Rebuilding Black Wall Street and then Father and Son Worlds Apart. And
So
also talk about how he uses.
wait a minute, are we going to show? I still have to show a little bit of something.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought you were saying don't show anything else. So yes, he does have 2 different YouTube channels. Of course, we are just highlighting Rebuilding Black Wall Street because that's one of the channels. And he does have lots of videos on here, and they're so fun. I've watched pretty much all of them. I think I'm behind on 1 or 2, but he also has his other one because his other channel, his son is in Germany. He's in the military. So that particular channel is Father and Son Worlds Apart. So that's this channel right here. And they have like a Marvel theme. It's so fun. Oh, wait, I think I'm selling too much. Okay, let me stop. I'm giving you guys answers. How about this, Corey? Is it time to jump into the chat?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cannonball into the comments with the roll call.
All right.
So while we're doing that, hashtag the home team for the first place pony drawings.
Yes. So far, a lot of people already have hashtag the home team, like our favorite, Real Talk with Ntabi.
Hey, Real Talk with Ntabi, all the way from South Africa.
She's not from South Africa. She lives in South Africa. She's from there. She's there right now.
I think coming all the way in from.
Oh, that's true. Amazing content creator. She did our intro video. She's a website designer. That's like her mainstay, in addition to a lot of other, you know what? I was watching Cebu's channel, and I'm just going to call her Cebu because Cebu Ciciwe is not how you say it. Mm-hmm. If you have the dialect correct, man, it's something else. Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't sound the way I'm mispronouncing it. Mm-hmm. Cebu had on one of Ntabi's shirts because Ntabi has a line of clothing. And so, yeah, Cebu was showcasing it in her video. It was so cool. Guys, be like Real Talk with Ntabi. Put in hashtag the home team. Be like JBWR. Put in hashtag the home team. Be like Humble Servants Homestead. Hashtag the home team. If you want to see Rottweilers eating chicken, go. No, they didn't eat the chicken. She had those 2 puppies They're just Rottweiler puppies, German Shepherd and Rottweilers mixed. Be like Talk with Tori.
Lay hands on the like button.
Lay hands on the like button. He's a sleep scientist. He's got you guys awake today. Be like him. And yeah, lay hands on the like button. So we're going to go and see who was first, because this is time for First Place Pony, guys. We're trying to see who was first in the chat. Now, it looks like JBWR, one of our sponsors, as well as one of the people that have come in and thank you, giving us a super chat, right? So we do appreciate the support, but more importantly, we appreciate your channel. He has a lot of great content over there. Really insightful videos that makes you look at today's current topics, and you get some of the backstory and you can go do more research, but it gets you thinking in a different way. So he is currently first place for real. But if you want First Place Pony bragging rights, do what Gail did and just come in shouting, "I won! I mean, I'm first." Well, the first mod. Hello and good morning.
Hey, Gail at night, the moderator queen, holding it down for the Blue Ridge team.
Yes, so Gail is here, and we also have, of course, Phillip Waldo Jr. We featured his channel, and Dale.
Hey, and hello, Sugar, all the way down in Carolina.
Yes, she has liked it. She has shared it. Thank you so much, because she liked and shared the other day, and then people came in and were like, "Hey, we saw that Andale shared this." So it really does work. Right there under the video, click on the share button. Look at all the options. You can share this video to Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, WhatsApp. There's something on there with a little robot. There's a bunch of different options, guys. So all you have to do is click on share and look at what pops up, right? So let's see who else we have here, because Andale is saying hello to Audrey Willis, and Audrey's been bringing on cauliflower and butternut squash chips. She's been binging on them, excuse me.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, delicious. Oh, Crypto Lead, hey, he says greetings, LaQuita and Corey. Also to Phillip, and yep, the home team fam. So good. You do have hashtag the home team in there. We also have here in the chat Ronnie Weaver. Hey,
Ronnie Weaver in the house.
Always good to see you, and as well as Matilda Film TV. I'm Nigerian, Corey.
Matilda.
Yes, because Matilda Film TV is Nigerian. So is Mary Madipoju. So is, what's the other Nigerian? Valizi Uchi. Yes, Valizi Uchi is in here. And y'all know, Uchi Wali Wali, Uchi Bang Bang. If you want to keep your joystick strong, head on over there to Valizi Uchi's channel. Go back and look at those videos. She got a lot of powerful drinks. That's all I'll say. Of course, we have one of our channel features here. Synolve saying top of the morning.
Synolve, how you doing out in Tennessee?
Yeah, saying top of the morning, y'all, from Tennessee. Brooklyn's Honeybee Farms. Hey there.
What's up, son? I'm gonna tap my bee house, son. I'm just not your regular bee, son.
Now, of course, not from Brooklyn, New York, but out there at work. So we know that you're listening. You can't chat much. Thank you for being here. We do appreciate that. Hey, Cassandra.
Cassandra Dominic, good morning.
Yes, always winning. Girl, you got to get back on your winning streak. She was winning all the giveaways. Oh, speaking of which, guys, while we do the First Place Pony giveaway, and David Hudson here, of course, he was live this morning, we got to ask you guys the first question, because we got to get the game show started. So the first question that we're going to give you this way, if you've already put in hashtag the home team, you can see if you can figure this question out. So we had a show last night. Corey and I were out in Williamsburg, Virginia. And, you know, we typically only work for 1 hour. Our shows are 1 hour. That's why we're here for 1 hour. People love it in person and virtually. So with content creation, we've realized that's a sweet spot for people. So sort of like 2020. Remember that show, 2020, the news?
Yeah.
1 hour. Donahue, 1 hour. Oprah, 1 hour, right? So we stick with that. However, last night they enjoyed us. They did keep us overtime. Good. Audrey Willis has it in there. Hashtag the home team. So in that 1 hour show, we were like, you know, let's get out of here. Let's have a good time. We were going to stream the Q&A, but the signal was not good there. And we had a mixture of people there, right? So the question that we have for you guys, and some of you have been to our shows, like She Fires, she out there running security. She has not been to a show, but she does have hashtag the home team. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, y'all been Florida.
Yes, one of our sponsors as well. She sponsored us several times. We do appreciate the love. So basically, this question is leading up to from the question for today. Right now, we're going to ask you guys as you put in hashtag the home team, dun dun dun, the question is,
true or false?
yes, the majority of Corey and LaQuita's audiences are adults. True or false? So while we get ready for the first place pony giveaway, you guys can put in true or false. The majority of Corey and LaQuita's audiences are adults. So Humble Servants Homestead has it in there. Good, good, good. JBR was like, oh, wow, I got number one. Yeah, man, we hooked it up. We rigged it. I mean, we got you. We got you. All right. Synolve has hashtag the home team. Oh, good. Phillip subbed to Synolve. And look at Milton. I'm so proud of you, Synolve. Hey, Zan the man is here too.
Let's go.
Yes, top of the morning from Vegas. He's there doing the book. You know, they have a cold conference this week. And so Built to Serve, the book that he coaches. Milton Craft, the businessman, is in the house. That's what Phillip is saying. And he's also chanting, Zan, Zan. Thank you. Milton has it in there. The home team. Hey, Heather Lynn. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is in here. And so Phillip is greeting everybody. Thank you for being an amazing moderator. Look at Audrey Willis, 60 minutes equals 1 hour.
Shade.
I know, right? So yes. Okay, we got some answers. Humble Servant says true. Majority of our audiences are adults. David Hunt says true. Cassandra says false. Cassandra Dominic. She fires true. JBWR, true. Phillip says false. Then the man false. Milton, true. It's like half and half, right?
Yeah, it seems that way.
And Dale says true. Synolve says false. Okay, Gail at Night says false. And thank you, Gail, for dropping all the links, because you guys know that, we might give them a soundbite today.
Okay.
We have these different opportunities for you guys. And so as far as the Three Little Pigs, yes, there is the opportunity to be an affiliate. Corey, how are we going to prove, though, that, or do we just tell them? Like, what do we do?
Tell them, prove them what?
About our answer to the question, like, most of our audiences are adults, true or false. I don't know, but I'll share the opportunities with you. The link that she's giving you is right there on the website for blindguyhiswife.com. You can become an affiliate, click the link, or you can simply scroll down and you can, get the download. It's hanging out right there for you. So that's what she's giving the link to you. You can click on buy this and you can check out all right here on this page. So, Corey,
right.
Are you ready to give them the answer? How do we want to do this? Because Audrey Willis says true. Hey, my Renaissance grandma has it in there. Yes, she has hashtag the home team. Wonderful channel, gardening out there and showing us those little snippets. Lots of shorts videos, so you can gain a lot of information in a short amount of time. Whoop, whoop. David Hunt is saying that for Best Yet Journey.
Hey, Best Yet Journey in the house.
Well, Humble Servants Homestead, that's the channel she's coming in from today.
All right.
Oh, okay. Look at Andale. On YouTube, true. On the stage, false.
Okay. All right.
Andale says, I'm not losing. I'm winning today. All right. David Hunt has the home team. So let's give them the answer, because Audrey Willis says false. So does Crypto Lead. And Tommy, didn't you already vote? She said false. I thought she said true earlier.
I don't think she voted.
Okay. You would remember. All right. So let's give them the answer. I'm going to put it on. Phillip says, say it again. False, because she said false. I'm young. So that's what it is. I like Zan's answer. True and false. David says he's old. So the answer is true.
Well, in this case, a lot of you are right in both aspects of the
Zan, was this right? They have a mixed age audience.
There you go. Andale and Zan are right on target, because we, just like with here on YouTube, I guess nobody's a child posting as an adult, so you're all an adult audience. But in our live shows, we cater to a lot of different age groups. We have done recently a presentation for a virtual presentation for a local community college. In the past, we've done professional development, staff development trainings for corporations and for city government, human resources departments. So we've done a lot of different adult audiences. But then in our family, for our family shows, there's always a mixture, like the one we did last night.
Yes. And Phillip says, them kids think they grown. So so I guess they count as adults.
There were adults and children. And
Audrey's right. I would think that families see the kids and kids come too. And Lord knows, why is no okra in here tomorrow? As long as you respect my name.
And we also, and like Andale said, when she came to the play production back on February 26th, of course there's going to be a mixed crowd because unless you got some really young-looking teenagers just driving, the parents have to bring the children to the performance, the stage play production. So
Yes.
you're going to have a mixed audience. But like I said, this depends on the arena, the platform they're in, whether they're on YouTube, whether we are in our live presentations, we'll have, it'll dictate who our audience age range is going to be in that particular presentation.
Right. So I guess the majority of Corey and LaQuita's audiences are adults is true and false. It's a maybe, right? It just depends on the scenario, the situation, because we have such a wide range. It's a good time. And last night, definitely, I think it was like 70-30 as far as 70% young people, almost adults, because they were high school students traveling from Wisconsin, and adults that were with them, 30% adults. You know what, Gail, don't support him. So I'll put some respect on No Okra's name. Thank you, Synolve. Lay hands on the like button. Consider that stolen by me. You will not hear that aging. So yes, okay, so you young. Hey, Gloria, how you doing?
Hey, Gloria.
Yes, and good morning, everyone. Gloria J. Bowman, Ms. Glow's Crochet Creations. Good to see you. So, Corey, I say we go for the first place pony giveaway. They've gotten a lot of good answers in here, and we got questions about the content creators today. So, how do we do it today?
I'll make the horse and race announcement. When I say bring and they're off, then you go ahead and click the button.
Okay, that's it. I don't get to say anything fun like the other guests do.
You can if you want to. You can say and they're off. You can say do Zan's Let's Go, or you can say YouTube Yellow Pages.
I'll say Zan's Let's Go. I like it. Let's do it.
There you go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for another.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to tell her. Gloria, make sure while you're saying hi to everybody, you put in hashtag the home team. Like Miriam, she's out there cleaning the house. She's Nigerian, so I'm Nigerian today because she's here. So is Valizi Uchi. And if you're Nigerian, let us know because I'm trying to choose my nationality for today. But make sure you put in hashtag the home team. You might win first place bragging rights. So let's go for it, Corey.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of another Blind Guy, His Wife, the Life First Place Pony Derby competition. All the jockeys.
Why is No Okra got it in here a whole bunch of times? You can only vote one. It won't count you twice, No Okra. Go ahead, Corey.
All the jockeys are mounted on their snails, their whales, their goats, their boats, their cars, planes, trains, automobiles, boxes and foxes, oxes and soxes. They are ready to ride. Ring!
Let's go!
They're off.
Oh, wait, I got to click the button. All right, talk with Tori, sir. Humble servants, home said, girl, your name too long. I couldn't say it quick enough. No Okra. She fired. Wait, David Hunt. How he trying to win twice? She fires. And they're home take Crypto Lead, No Okra. Audrey Willis. Synolve! Hey! Oh, this looks rigged.
This is real. One of our content creators is featured today has won. Came riding in.
Wow.
A mosquito.
Yes. Hey there, Healthy G Mom.
For the win.
That's what I'm talking about. Good to see you guys. Look at who's winning. Thank you, Gloria. You got it in there, but hey, Synolve swept in and took it away. Milton, don't be in here co-signing. I'm with you. Hashtag no okra. You know what? Okra is so good for you. Ask Healthy G Mom. She'll let you know. So, and she's out there. Oh, good. Gloria did get it in, but you know, everybody's already congratulating Synolve because she's the winner today, and a real winner because not only did she win the first place pony bragging rights, because we already said that JBWR was the first person in. Somebody else wanted bragging rights, so she's got it. Hey there, guess who's here, Corey?
Who's that?
Friendsgiving.
Hey, Friendsgiving.
I know. We're talking about, oh man, I just missed the drawing. I know, right?
We have a second drawing on the way later on. Just stick and stay.
Yes, Phillip, I think it showed your selector. I mean, the janky selector did show your name. I think I just didn't say it fast enough. Something like that. Yeah. Cassandra says, congratulations, Synolve, and so is Humble Servants Homestead. Lioncrest Outdoors, Farmer Q. Yes, he says, Farmer Q says, congratulations. And she does have an acceptance speech. Why is she saying, I accept this award on behalf of the YouTube Academy of Creators. I was riding Milton's back, laugh out loud.
That sounds fun. That's a Freaky Friday.
So y'all know Synolve and Milton are connected. Milton Craft has a channel, Synolve has a channel. And so she's riding on his coattails is what she's saying. Coattails of success. So Phillip is saying, congratulations, Supernova. So
Supernova?
Yeah, that's what he calls her.
Oh, okay, all right.
And so let's get into it because look at Milton. Congratulations, boo, we won. How you gonna have a speech? What do you call it? Acceptance speech.
Mm-hmm.
I just said it now. I can't remember.
That's how you do it, businessman. You just get in on the success of other people.
Yes.
Invest in the success of other people.
Absolutely. So Corey, let's get into the next question because of course we got game day today. Humble Service Homestead is in there laughing, and Phillip is saying my hooked on phonics skills knows how to spell my name. Thank you, Friendsgiving, for the congratulations to Synolve. And we have to say hello. Sifting Some Soil 55 is here.
Sifting Some Soil 55.
Hey there, how are you? Don't even worry about who won, Wally. Just know it was Milton's wife, okay? Milton and Synolve are connected, so it was Milton's wife, Wally. Hey, Matt Acre Farms, good to see you.
Acre.
Yes, good to see you here. And so, of course, we want to get into the first question, okay? So let's see who we have here today. Are you going to introduce them, or are we just going to go into the game, Corey?
We have today fabulous content creators. First off the block, we have Marcus Mosley of Rebuilding Black Wall Street. We also have Synolve and her wonderful content creations and products page. And then we're going to be looking at voiceover artist Phillip Waldo Jr., PWJ.
Mm-hmm. So first question, we are going to go into Marcus Mosley. That means I'm going to pull up the question and then we're going to figure this out together, what the answer is. Keep in mind, this is a 1-hour show. We're halfway through today. So if you're just joining us, join us every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means that you can come in, you can chat it up. We do have live guests Wednesday and Thursday. Matt Acre Farms.
They were here on Thursday.
They were here yesterday. Yeah.
Go for you, mobile.
Talking about cannabis as a cash crop. So let's see what the question is for Marcus Mosley. It's a long one, so I'll make sure you guys can see all of it. It says here, Marcus Mosley has 2 YouTube channels, Rebuilding Black Wall Street and Father and Son Worlds Apart. What other businesses does he have? So you can type any of these into the chat. Is he a comic book collector? Is he a film director, like on the IMDb search? What do you call that? Database. Oh yeah, kind of. That's what DB stands for.
Right.
Okay. Is he a Marvel and Star Wars collector? Is he an art collector? Is he a house flipper? Is he a retired Army veteran? Type in any of those. We're going to figure out what the answer is. Milton says we're ready. And oh, good. David said he did enjoy the stream yesterday with Mad Acre Farm. So yes, definitely. It was a good time yesterday. So let's get into some of the answers. Wow, they already know. Look at Friendsgiving. All of the above.
Okay, all right.
No Okra says retired Army. He also says film. G. Albert. Hey, G. Albert.
Hey, G. Albert in the house.
I'm in a good mood. I'm going to smile when I say your name today, G. Albert. Says comic book. So does Wally, comic book. No Okra is saying Marvel. No Okra, you get on my nerves. You know what? And look at Synolve. She's like, I'm watching your answers, Milton. She'll just say whatever he says, in other words. No, Phillip, this is a 1-hour show, not 214 minutes. Audrey Willis has already told us that 160 minutes equals 1 hour. So we are 33 minutes in, which means we only have 27 minutes to go. So y'all, I can count, I can add, and everything. Anyways, let's see who else is giving answers. Oh, hey there. Sec Amethyst says, Marvel and Star Wars collector. Okay. You know some things. Let's take a look. Let's sift through some stuff and see if we can find some content. Phillip Waldo Jr. says house flipper. Humble Servants Homestead says Marvel and Star Wars collector. Gail is chatting it up with everybody. And look at Milton. House flipper, art collector, veteran, rapper. You know what? He said, oh, and comic books. My Renaissance grandma says vet. Oh, Synolve says superstar. All right, so let's get into it. Audrey Willis is like, all? And Hunty Boy says, we here like swimwear. You know what? He come in on all the channels. Look at David Hunt doing his thing.
Now, if you answered all of the above, you are exactly correct. Our friend Marcus Mosley does it all. He has 2 YouTube channels, Rebuilding Black Wall Street, where he addresses how people, especially of African American descent, can improve their lifestyles, improve their finances, and grow their wealth, which lines up right along with our mission of promoting, changing that narrative when it comes to health, business, and wealth.
Now, speaking of health, business, and wealth, his Patreon is connected to his YouTube channel. So let's go over to his Patreon. This is another wealth building tool, right? You can have a group on here. You can definitely offer different levels. And look at this. He has a $3 and a $100 level, which means the $100 level is only for investors and entrepreneurs. Let's get here to his video. It tells you a little bit about that particular level. So I'm going to play it for you so you guys can hear it.
Hello, everyone. This is Rebuilding Black Wall Street, and I'm looking for business-minded Black men and women to join my Patreon. I have managed to build successful brick and mortar businesses and a very successful house flipping business, so much so that I was able to become mortgage-free and debt-free in my 40s. I will not do what most financial gurus on YouTube do. Tell you all the ways you can get rich, but offer no financial way to get there. My Patreon will provide financial support to all Patreon members. We will provide a network of business people to provide funding, experience, and knowledge to help each other meet their business goal. To find out more, check the description below and click on the link to my Patreon. Thank you very much.
That's it, guys. And now you saw all of the Marvel things behind him as well. That gave you a tip and a hint. He is a house flipper. He is an art collector, comic books. He does it all.
And he also has another channel called Father and Son Worlds Apart, where they spend a lot of time talking about different Star Wars and Marvel related topics, but they also talk about tech on that channel too, right?
Absolutely. They do talk about tech on that channel, and it's a fun channel where they do focus on Marvel and all those good things. Should we show the Patreon or the YouTube channel? Which one?
YouTube channel.
All right, cool. So go ahead, Corey.
They had cool debates whether choosing a lightsaber over a gun in certain instances. They have had some good debates about that.
Mm-hmm.
So they do a lot of
an exclusive.
Oh, sorry, I had to mute it so that way he came in with this. I think it's either Spider-Man or Deadpool. I don't know the difference, but yeah.
So he has different Patreon levels here as well. It's cool because he actually themed the Patreon levels after Marvel comic book characters.
Mm-hmm.
So Marcus Mosley is definitely a businessman of all, has been able to do a lot of successful things. And he's also good about growing his channels very quickly. He grew his channel in a matter of months. He did it by
monetized and everything.
And he did it placing Google ads, right?
Yeah. So before joining YouTube, he was like, okay, I have all these other businesses. He has created his own movies. He has another channel as well, an Ebola series where it's like a film series, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
a web film series,
a web film series, yes. And so David Hunt, thank you. He's back, Corey. He says this is such an amazing stream. And just so that you know, Audrey Willis, she meant 60 minutes, the 1 hour show.
Oh, okay.
But either way, you're right. 60 minutes. Yeah, that show is only 1 hour. Matt Acre Farms is laughing, saying LaQuita is over our R&D and Corey is our leather chop wearing spokesperson. So I'm the research and development. Corey is wearing leather chaps.
Yeah,
I think I said chops, but yeah.
Matt Acre Farms is going to be releasing his own apparel line, so Matt Acre Farm draws. So
yes, and go ahead.
I'll be the first one to wear them.
Yeah, make sure y'all look out for that stream. Milton is saying, I like that, rebuilding Black Wall Street. Yes, doing it from the ground up.
I got one for you, Mad Acres. Instead of how you like me now, how you like my plow. Had that on a pair of drawers.
You know what? Why they always trying to marry Wally off? Gale at night, trying to get Wally hitched up. It has to go down as a shotgun wedding. But G. Albert says we're watching up here in Ottawa, watching Harry Potter with my youngest daughter. To all of you muggles, try to rebuild Black Wall Street. Oh, G. Albert.
G. Albert.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, absolutely. Look at Wally. No shotgun wedding for him. So I'll see if no okra gets a wrench. We will see. So yeah, Cupid could strike you, Wally. Anyways, let's see who else we have as our feature for today, because we're moving forward to dun, dun, dun. Yes. So in this YouTube Yellow Pages game, we have the next question coming up. You guys did a great job answering that one.
Synolve and Milton, you cannot answer.
Synolve, you better not answer. So Synolve, here is the question regarding her, because we know her and Milton know the answers. Y'all can comment a little bit, but I'll make sure you guys can see all of it, because everybody has so many things on today. It's packed, right? So Synolve sells a lot of her teas and body products on which platform outside of her YouTube channel? Is it Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, MySpace, a podcast, Beacon page? Oh, Beacon got cut off, but that's Beacon page. It looks like Beco. Beacon page. All right, so you guys can type anything in there. She sells a lot of her teas and body products. Now, I did show you her website. It's a Square website, the same as Mad Acre Farms was talking about us. They were talking to us about it yesterday. So look at Seth. Or I might be saying that wrong. Sek Amethyst. It might be Seek, S-E-K-H.
S-E-K-H.
Tell us, how do you pronounce it? Because I think I'm saying it wrong. Either way, Seek or Sek Amethyst says all of the above. Facebook, TikTok, MySpace, podcast, Beacon pages, MySpace. Wait, what was the other one? Instagram. Look at Milton. I tell everything about Synolve. You know what? Lord, they trying to get Wally married. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get into it, David Hunt. Okay, so Mad Acres Farm says this is amazing on multi-talented individual leveraging all of his abilities to grow others. Yeah, Rebuilding Black Wall Street is doing just that, like using everything he has to help others, right? Hunty Boy is in there saying something else, but Gary Jones Jr. says TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Right.
Yep, we're going to check it out. Phillip Waldo Jr., we did show her Square site. So yes, a humble servant's homestead Instagram. Now, if you're on her YouTube channel, then you might see there's a link for Instagram or a website or whatever, but you have to be on the computer to access those links. That's the only thing. It looks different. Andale says all of the above. MySpace too. That's what No Okra said. MySpace.
MySpace. MySpace hasn't been around since 1991. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. Oh, Sek Amethyst. I said it right. Thank you. Hey, Global Green Book. Greetings, African people. Glad to catch the live stream. Glad to catch you as well.
Green Book. Now,
she's trying to get back to the Gambia. Oh, the H is silent. Okay.
Synolve is a great content creator. She's using all her platforms, and she's doing a good job connecting all of her business with her platforms. So, example, she has her TikTok, where that's where she sells the most of her tea products.
Yes.
But she also mentions her tea products on her YouTube channel.
So I'm going to share her YouTube channel, perhaps, or should I share? I think I have her. I know I have her Beacons page.
Because that's what I was going to go next. Then the Beacon page, for those of you that are familiar with Linktree or Link, she has a business page called Beacon, and it does the same thing. It directs you to, it's a landing page that directs you to all the products that she has for sale.
Now it looks like the Beacons page, actually, I think I closed it. So let me find it again. While I look for it, I will show you her Instagram, because she has a poppin' Instagram. Like, it's real good. So, she has all these different categories: live events, products, books, travel, self-care, queen. So that way, if you want to see like, okay, what products does she have? What's happening? What's going on here? Women's wellness. She promotes all of those things, right? What I eat in a day, me time. So all of those things, travel, Holiday Inn, Express and Suites. Y'all know she features a lot of people on her channel from Jamaica, from the diaspora, different countries. So, hey, she's showing live events. So right now she's giving you the details on the Holiday Inn Express, what's there, what's happening. Look at this airplane. So her Instagram is definitely on and popping. I'll meet one of our Memphis Happy Hour hosts. That's what I'm talking about. Women Wellness and Self-Care Expo. So I think that gives you a good idea of what she's talking about. Women's Day. So all things women. And look who up here. Milton.
Correct.
You already know.
Businessman.
Mindset Monday. Take action. So she has a lot of different things on her Instagram, and I will open up her. Oh, Talk with Tori said all of the above. G Alba says outer space. You know what? My Renaissance grandma, she's on everything. Yes, Global Green Book, you know her well. So I'm sure you're like, that's my girl. Global Green Book, tell us if Synolve is on MySpace or not. Because people are saying everything, and that was one of the answers. Oh, Gloria J. Bowman says, Miss Glow's Crochet Creations.
Mhm.
My first time here, I'm already enjoying the channel. Well, we love, yeah, we love that you love it here. Thanks for sticking and staying. Mary Madi Poju always goes to do her premieres, and then she always comes back. Girl, we ain't going nowhere. We waiting for you. So I'm going to pull up Synolve's, what next, Corey?
Beacon page.
Beacon's page, because Beacon, some of you might not know about it, right? So let's head over to her Beacon page and see exactly what it is, what's it all about. Anything you want to say other than like how it's related to Linktree.
Well, like I said, it's a landing page that takes you to all the products that she has for sale, and then you can just click on those products, and then it takes you right to the place to buy.
And also not just for sale, but mobile, what do you call it? Social spaces.
Social spaces.
Yes.
So you can get to her social spaces from here. Like I said, she has a wide variety of products to sell. Teas.
So here's the answer.
Body cream. She also has the books that she's written. So she had
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Dossier discount code. Dossier, that's one of the Jamaican fragrances. She has several videos on that on the different platforms. And so definitely, look at Audrey Willis, not MySpace. And Global Green Book says she's a great interviewer and I appreciate her content. Oh, thank you, Global Green Book. So we do have, and Synolve is saying, thank you, sis. We do not have 147 minutes left. Guys, we have about 13 minutes left. So we're about to get into Phillip Waldo Jr.'s channel as well, his content creation goodness. So I'm going to make sure that you all have the link to this Beacons page for Synolve, because I can't remember if it is in the description. We have so many links already in the description, and we also try to drop them into the chat. So travel decanter atomizer, I ain't even gonna try to say it. Decanter and atomizer sets.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Lacrosse Crystal Perfume Bottle Vintage. Facebook, Unleash the Queen in You. That's her website. Powered by Square. Africa Repatriation GoFundMe. My teapot is a leaf infuser teapot. Make your own page like this for free using Beacon. So you guys can go here, use Beacon, and look, she has different clips. So you people can actually see a sample of what you're doing and how you're doing it. That's the nice thing about Beacons. The Mother's Day box, I have one of these boxes, guys. I've ordered it. It's wonderful. Teas, sugar, honey, all of that good. You know what? That sounded bad. Like I was about to say sugar, honey, iced tea. I'm getting off of here. Here is the fragrance video. So Beacon is a fun space where you can showcase your things outside of LinkedIn.
So yeah, so if you're looking for a landing page, check out Beacon. That might be a platform that you can use as for your business and your goods and services, or your displaying your actual social media sites. You can into content creation. So hats off to Synolve.
Yes, look at David Hunt saying, Phillip Waldo Jr., you ready for daylight savings time if you got 147 minutes to spare.
Speaking of Phillip Waldo Jr., he's our third content creator featured on the YouTube Yellow Pages Game Show Trivia. So we have a question related to him.
Absolutely. So we're going to put the question on the screen. You guys answer. And once we ask this question, we're going to have you put in the final hashtag. So before we get into all the details, as a voiceover artist, Phillip Waldo Jr. provides his services to which platforms? Is it YouTubers, to private contractors, to corporations? His website, to small businesses.
To the adult film industry.
Adult film. And you know what? Why am I repeating what you're saying? No, Audrey Willis is laughing in here. Let's see what you guys have to say. You can type any answer in. As a voiceover artist, Phillip Waldo Jr. provides his services to which platforms? Look at David Hunt, all of the above. He's already answering. Synolve and Global Green Book are in here saying word, sound, power. Yes. Look at Phillip. He's like, pretty much, you cannot answer. You are not supposed to be saying anything right now. Anyhow, guys, okay, Humble Servants Homestead says to everybody. And he also says he retired from the adult life. He is retired from the military, but anyways, Gary Jones Jr., another content creator, says all of the above. Sec Amethyst says small businesses. Let's get into it, right?
Right. If you answered all of the above, you are exactly correct.
And Phillip Waldo Jr., you can't answer. Thank you, David, for reminding him.
PWJ, as we affectionately call one of our favorite moderators, is a voiceover artist that offers and provides his service to all sorts of platforms, all sorts of people who need his business,
yes,
his voice. If you've ever heard him talk, he's got a great speaking voice, and we have some sample clips I'm going to show you. Because if you're a YouTube content creator and you want some cool vocal drops, and like he's going to do for our channel, if you wanted some intros and outros, he's got a great voice for us. So we can show you some samples of those.
Yes. So as far as,
and it proves he can actually read too, because he has to have a script.
Oh, it does prove that he can read. You might be right, Corey. So as far as his website, do you want to start there, or do you just want to start with the sound bites?
Let's wow the people with the sound bites.
Got it. So I'm just going to play this one. I'll share it on the screen so that way you guys can see that his name is attached. It's just a sound bite, though. It's not like you're going to see him in this one, but he's my brother, so I know what he sounds like. Hold up. How about it's not playing, because I think I have some other music playing. So you guys, my apologies. Let's stop the music so that you can hear Phillip Waldo Jr. And I'm just playing this from his commercial file. Let's see. The volume is all the way up. You guys let me know if you can hear it.
I mute it.
It ain't even playing. It's like stuck. Okay, we're going to reset.
Rewind.
We are going to reset, and let's go to his
webpage.
Yes, let's do that. Now, keep in mind, if you type in Phillip Waldo Jr., the website actually comes up first. So that's one of the top searches. So the reason why we're bringing this up, because we're talking about health, business, and wealth. If people can find your business, then they can find your services, right? So that's the whole point of just being searchable and having a website and making sure that people can find you. So there's a sound bite here.
If you're only using your grill for burgers and steak, you're missing out. Grilled veggies like corn, tomatoes, and asparagus are to die for.
There you
go. They help add some much needed color and flavor to.
Y'all heard it.
Yeah.
No. I was saying that about the vegetables.
I know. I was gonna say. So even Phillip Waldo Jr. is talking about plant-based treats in his commercials that he does voiceovers for. So again,
and Dale is excited to know somebody that does voiceover. She says all of them. Oh, Milton says thanks for the awesome expose on Synolve. You forgot to say she loves my cooking. You know what? She does talk about that, and we know that you're a chef, Milton, and you've been on here a couple of times. We're gonna have to feature you soon. All of the above. Oh wow, Corey. Synolve. She says all of the above for Phillip. Matt Acre Farms is laughing. David says, we need the voice. And look at Andale. Wow. Thank you for all this wonderful information. I'm learning so much. We have more because look, Synolve says great voice. I've been listening to that voice all my life. Phillip Waldo Jr. is my older brother, and he's always been just a wonderful person. He used to answer all of our questions. We would ask him anything. He would answer. I don't know if he was lying or not, but he would answer. What's the final hashtag before I play more Philip Earl Jones, as Talk with Tori called him?
Hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages, everybody. No spaces.
All right. So hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages. And I am going to pull up the other soundbite so that way you guys can hear it.
Jersey Mike's catering box. You get a dozen individually wrapped subs. Looks like we know who the next employee of the month is. GPS can only take you so far. Finding your true north. That's up to you. The all-new Chevy Trailblazer. There's a smelly, sticky residue inside your trash can. Should have gone with Glad Force Flex, so trash stays exactly where it belongs.
That's it, guys. That's all you heard. Glad Force Flex, Jersey Mike's,
He's also had done one for like a documentary film, like he was talking about
documentary film.
bears.
Oh, I got to pull that up as well.
He's
Yes,
talking about
absolutely.
bears, and he's done some. So he does voiceover work for lots of different commercial products, for lots of different media types, such as documentaries.
So yeah, I do have those videos, Corey. Thank you for reminding me. Go ahead.
And like I said,
because Over the Top has put in hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages. Over the Top WME has it.
Evil.
No, Over the Top WME has it in.
Wild, maniacal, and enthusiastic.
That is not what Over the Top. That is not what WME stands for. You guys know. Over the Top WME
War Machine Expert
stands for Wife, Mother, Entrepreneur. Matter of fact, that's the name of her second channel. Wife, Mother, Entrepreneur. So No Okra has it in there. Hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages. So does Cassandra Dominic. Go ahead, Corey. You were saying about Phillip Waldo Jr.
And he's easy to find. Like I said, he's made himself visible by having his own website. So check out his website. And we have it there. We're gonna scroll across the screen in the description, not description, in the banner.
Yes.
And you can also find it in the YouTube description for this particular episode.
You know, I'm laughing at Gail at night talking about. I see how she emphasized older and older brother.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna tag Phillip. Girl, don't be causing no family feuds over here. Just put in hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages, and Phillip says all those answers are the truth. But I said, I don't know if he was telling us the truth or telling us whatever, but he would just answer the question like, okay, that's what the big brother does.
When Phillip is not recording his voiceovers or not moderating on YouTube, he's just sitting in a rocking chair going,
And you know what? Answer this question. Sec Amethyst is asking Phillip, what recording software do you use? Because Milton's, he's saying you got the Super Bowl voice, but we all know that you need software. So you can also answer that question. Friendsgiving has it in there. Hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages.
He has a whole Play School setup, a little plastic tape recorder with little plastic records on it. And then he has a little little Scooby-Doo mic that he's using. And then some kind of way he gets the magic out of it.
Well, African Dreaming has it in there. Hashtag
YouTube Yellow Pages.
YouTube Yellow Pages. So
I say like PWJ, YouTube Yellow Pages.
Yes. So let's make sure that we have hey, wow, thank you, JBWR. He bought us 10 more coffees. Whoa.
Thank you
for the support. This is why we're just ecstatic. We're so excited for everything that you all are doing. We don't expect it, but we do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. So Corey, I'm gonna pull up Phillip's videos.
Mm-hmm.
And this way, we can just show a couple of different things that he's done for different commercial places. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So good to see you, African Dreaming. And Over the Top says, let me drop kick Corey. He won't see it coming. That's Over the Top. Girl, you living up to your name, Over the Top WME.
Evil. See there? Weapons martial art expert.
Right. Oh, Audacity.
Wrestling moves. Wrestling moves. I can't come up with an E on that one. So, wrestling moves everywhere.
Basically, the answer to your question, African Dreaming, is no. Who was it that asked? Audacity. Yes, Sec Amethyst asked, what software are you using? He's using Audacity. And so he did do training, and he went through Voice 123. His website is hosted there. So if you Google his name, that will come up first. And this particular video right here, let me see. Let's share it so that way you guys can see. I don't know if I can enlarge this one.
I swear, if they came up with a Thundercats movie, I would cast.
Once upon a time, in the land of Thermo Fisher Scientific, a brave sales team set about bringing Genexus to clients across North America. And although there were challenges, bumps, and roadblocks on the way, our territory heroes broke through these obstacles and barriers, keeping their eyes on the prize and the show on the road to bring Genexus to customers in 2021.
Hey, #1 sales team. So Fisher Scientific. Whoa, thank you so much, Friendsgiving. Yeah, girl, I got you. Can I? Excuse me. She says hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages. Can I get an extra entry? I don't think that's how it works. I got you, girl.
Mhm.
You can't rig your way in, but I catch you today. All right. So
I was gonna say if they came out with a Thundercats movie, I would definitely want to cast PWJ Phillip Waldo Jr. as the voice of Panthro.
you know what? So yes, Milton is saying cool software. Sec Amethyst said thanks. Healthy G Mom does have hashtag Yellow Pages. Hey, Brampton Gardner, Rochelle has it in there.
Rochelle, my bell.
Hey there, she's saying hi to us, and No Okra is saying to Friendsgiving, thanks for joining the super chat train. We appreciate that. I do have one more sound bite. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is a lot of attention being paid to Phillip Waldo Jr. Yes, the nepotism is real. He is my brother, a little bit older than me. I got to say it softly because Gail said, I was like, oh, oops, it's already playing. Let me show you guys what we're looking at.
Notes, agendas, and dictations anytime, anywhere. They allow you to create and arrange a variety of guides for all your different meetings and client communications with the flexibility to edit or change them whenever you wish. Now, dictating comprehensive, cohesive, and accurate notes on your meetings and discussions with clients is as simple as picking up your phone. Use keywords, questions, or prompts to help you outline the most important talking points. And
that's it, guys. That's all we'll give you. So long story short, to answer the question, earlier we did ask about Phillip Waldo Jr. We said, and I think there is one answer that is not correct. So let's go back to it. Or did we put all of his on there? We'll see. His question was, as a voiceover artist, Phillip Waldo Jr. provides his services to which platforms? YouTubers like his sister, Corey, and LaQuita Marie and her husband, Corey, corporations, private contractors, small businesses, or his website. And so a lot of people said all of the above because he's been contracted by different folks, corporations, small businesses, YouTubers, of course, his website. He does provide services there as well, because using that particular service, Talk 123, you can get jobs within that website as well. They offer that. You know what? The Okra, yeah, you don't have a wrench yet. You may or may not get one with that name. Healthy G Mom is ready. I say we go for the giveaway because Friendsgiving has already rigged it up. We got you.
What's the giveaway?
And hey, Rambo is here.
Hey, Rambo.
Yes. They get to choose between next week's. Oh, wait, I think they should choose between dinner tonight. Will we do Ethiopian takeout? Because that's our favorite, guys, every Wednesday, or Ghanaian takeout. You know, the Ghanaians. I'm Ethiopian today because we had a lot of. I'm Nigerian today. What, Corey? Go.
I forgot. We're supposed to do a 5-minute story, so we have to close with that.
Oh, let's close with the 5-minute story so they can make a choice on the story and we can choose our food.
Right.
Okay.
So
Global Green Book is she should use her children's account and put in 3 more entries. Girl, do what you got to do. You get to choose the story. So we're going to do the 5-minute story. If you win, you get to choose which 5-minute stories. Bless up yourself, Rambo. Make sure you put in hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages. And so, yes.
I just imagine that name Rambo. Every time I imagine him going out to the garden, you know, it might be a rabbit or a squirrel or something. He's like,
Miriam is back. Miriam, make sure you put in
Adrian. I know that's 2 different movies, but
hashtag YouTube Yellow Pages.
The only man out there hunting with an assault rifle.
Yeah, you did not win, G. Albert, and yeah, Rambo is not like that, is he, Andale? He's a sweetheart. He is Jamaican. But
I'm not worried about the Jamaican part, but the name Rambo.
So let's see. Can they help he said, can they help name my next website? I need a shorter name. Phillip Waldo Jr. I don't know. That might be a good option as the YouTube giveaway. So come up with some names for his
Space Ghost.
You know what?
Midnight.
Channel name. So let's go for it. We've got No Okra in there. Let's do the giveaway.
Are we doing the giveaway for the story today?
Let's do the giveaway for Phillip's channel name.
Cool.
We'll do a couple of suggestions. You guys have heard his voice. You've seen his work. And so, yeah, let's do a few suggestions because we're 3 minutes over time. So
we'll give suggestions. You can say Sensuous Chocolate. You can do.
Wait, what did Talk with Tori call him? Phillip Earl Jones?
Yeah, Phillip Earl Jones. Let's see.
It's up here, Corey. Do the giveaway, and they can choose.
Here we go.
Because they can make a suggestion
3,
also.
2, 1, YouTube Yellow Pages, go.
All right, Friendsgiving. Brampton Gardner, Phillip Waldo Jr. Oh, let me take that off so they don't think I'm cheating. And Dale, Cassandra Dominic, my Renaissance Grandma, Synolve, Audrey Willis. Why you say come on that? Brampton Gardner.
Hey, Brampton Gardner came riding in at the last minute on a goldfish.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jumped out of the water and came on dry land across the finish line.
Yeah, saying hello to everybody. Maybe it's all the chats. I don't know. Oh, Synolve has a great name. Voiceovers for you. So Brampton Gardner, we're trying to figure out a channel name, a new website name for Phillip Waldo Jr. because right now his channel name is suchavoice.com, Phillip Waldo Jr. He says that's too long.
I speak for you. How about that one?
Why did Rambo say pumpkin grenades away? And Dale, I'm awful at names too, but Synolve is good. She said voiceover success.
I speak for you.
Voiceovers for you. I speak for you. So Brampton Gardner, you have to choose. She says, Rambo is saying congratulations. But you all late. We already did it. And Wally, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. Brampton, Rochelle, all you have to do is choose a new website name for Phillip. We want you to chime in. We have several suggestions here. So I'm going to show them one more time because look at Humble Servants Homestead in there laughing. And Dale is congratulating you, and so is Audrey Willis. But I know, right, Friendsgiving, couldn't even buy your way in. I tried to work it out. It just didn't work. Anyways, it's not rigged, though. The options so far are voiceovers for you. That's one. The other one is voiceover success. And then Corey, you know what, David Hunt talking about voiceover troubled waters. I do not choose that, Rochelle.
I speak for you.
I speak for you.
Or chocolate drops.
Chocolate. And you know what? Humble Servants Homestead says baritone voiceovers.
Yeah.
Hey, Stacy, Hands in the Dirt is here, Corey.
Hey, hands in the dirt, hands in the dirt.
Yes. You know what, Gail at night?
I said chocolate drops because he's a deep chocolate brother and he's doing vocal drops. So
yes.
Drops.
Yes. Give your $20 back or hold it for the next drawing. Okay, yeah, I got her for the next drawing, Gail. Hands in the Dirt is saying congratulations. So Brampton, while we finish up with our 5-minute story, look, the pressure, right? We're going to give you some time. Let's go for it. Corey, African Dreaming is congratulating. Do you know which story you're going to do?
I was going to tell a personal tale about pork yop, even though we're plant-based now, but I think it's a good story because it tells a story about my father and how fatherhood has shaped his fatherhood shaped my fatherhood. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, so far she likes I Speak for You.
Who brought the garden?
Yeah. Okay. And Milton is saying, I'll make you buy everything with the power of my voice. Now that's even longer. We would have to do an acronym like IMY by E, and we've got to spell something now. People would never remember. Okay. I Speak for You. She says that explains the channel. Look at Hands in the Dirt. Tomorrow, speak easy. If y'all see Hands in the Dirt, he looked like he would be at the door of a speakeasy. He got pearly whites. He does, like the smooth brother with the coat and the hat and the smile. So like that guy you can trust.
Say, welcome to Sugar Ray's.
Right. So she says, I Speak for You is also fun. I know, Miriam. I'm laughing at him with that long name, Milton. All right, Corey, let's go for it. 5-minute story time. Here's how we're finishing up before we give you the plant-based treat.
Well, I realized certain times in life you realize that you're starting to get old when you start to sound like your parents. When our oldest daughter was about 3 years old, she was running down the steps and she did not have her shoes tied. And when she came to the bottom steps, she tripped over her own shoestrings. And I said, see, now I might have to waste time and money that I don't have taking you to the emergency room because you have busted yourself up. And I immediately said, there's the ghost of my father speaking through me. And my mind wound back to a time when I was about 9 years old, living in a country area of Deep Creek in Virginia that is affectionately called Back the Hole. Now, Back the Hole is exactly what it means, one way in, one way out, and hardly any street lights on the street that I lived on. We lived in what you cultured folks would call a cul-de-sac, what us country folks call a dead-end street. There were several families that lived on that street, and there was also a nice little neighborhood store, better known to country folks as a juke joint, where you could go buy all sorts of things.
Hands in the Dirt was at the door.
Your hands in dirt was at the door. You could go in there, you could buy sodas, moon pies, blow pops, lemon drop cookies for 10 for one for a dime a piece, ice cream, and of course you can get burgers, fries, fried crabs, fried fish, pork chops, and the world famous pork yak provided by Sparkman's Grill. So at that time, the rites of passage was that when you were old enough, you could ride your bike at night down on a Friday night to pick up the order for your parents. So my rites of passage night had come. I was armed with a flashlight. I was armed with a stick to beat back any ornery, unruly dogs. And I had my dad's money in my pocket. And he said, make sure you get there, bring back everything, especially my change. Because he knew they had an old Pac-Man machine that I like to play. So I rode through, I cut across the backyard just as the sun was setting. And I was heading down the street. And behind my house was about a football field's worth of trees and woods. Next to that patch of trees and woods was Mrs. Rogers' house. And there was no street light between my house and Sparkman's Grill. So as I pedaled along, I passed the woods. I heard the familiar of a cat, of a dog that was probably chasing the cat, and a flutter of wings in the tree of a bird that was roosting for the night. As I rode past Mrs. Rogers' house, I heard, hey there, buddy! That was Mrs. Rogers' adult son, who was living with her because he had special needs. Riding through the darkness was getting a little bit frightening, but the sun was still slightly out, and I made it to that magical neon sign called Sparkman's Grill. Parked my little red bike, jumped out, left my flashlight and stick hanging on to the handlebars, went in and picked up my father's order. While I was sitting there, one of the men was asking us what we learned in school, and we told him we learned about Nat Turner, who was called the Demon of the Dismal Swamp. He said, that's what you think it is. The Demon of the Dismal Swamp ain't got nothing to do with no Nat Turner. The Demon of the Dismal Swamp lives right over there in them woods over there. He comes out sometimes at night. He's about 9 feet tall with 6-inch claws on his fingers. And he's got like 6-inch fangs hanging out his mouth. And he loves to eat little children. We listened to this story fascinated and halfway believed it, halfway didn't. But it was time for me to go home. Now, I thought I was going to be riding home with my friend Michael and his cousins, but they took a shortcut to their cousin's house and went to go play video games. And as I was pulling off of my little red bike, they said, don't let the Demon of the Dismal Swamp get you. Ha ha. I started this long trek, and it was dark by now. The moon was out, and I'm pedaling. And I get past Mrs. Rogers' house, and I hear, hey there, buddy! And I almost fall off my bike because things that were familiar in the light look, sound, and feel a lot different at night. I was like, whew, only Clifford. Then I saw that stretch of woods, and I saw the distant street light that was about a football field and a half away, and I started to pedal. And I pedaled faster and faster and faster. It was a cat coming out. It was the dog that was still chasing the cat. The flutter of the bird's wings, and everything seemed so frightening. In the dark, I had two choices. I could cut across the backyard like I'd done before, or I could ride to the safety of the street light and go to the front of the house. I chose to cut across the backyard. And then this familiar sense of something was wrong crept over me. You know how when you get on the bike and you forget to tie your shoestring, what happens? As I rode faster and faster, the shoestring wound round and around and around the pedal. And just as I was cutting across the middle of the backyard, I got snatched off the bike, flung onto the ground. My father's change went one way, pork yak was spilled all over me, and I was cut up by all the pine cones on the ground. I lay there and I heard the heavy footsteps coming across the yard at the sound of my screams for help. And I said, here it is. It's the Demon of the Dismal Swamp. I heard, and I said, oh my God. And I immediately realized I was about to be Meals on Wheels. And I started to say, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray to the Lord, the demon, for me, he does not eat. And I reached for the flashlight, thinking maybe I could scare the creature with the glaring light, but the flashlight lifted out of my hands quickly. I heard stomp, crunch, stomp, as it headed towards I said, he could start at my head first. So I said, well, this will be a quick and easy death. And just as I was about to reach for the stick to see if I could get one desperate swing, I heard, boy, look at you. I told you to tie your shoestrings before you get on your bike. Now I got to waste time and money that I ain't got taking you to the emergency room because you busted yourself up. And when I remember that story, it reminded me, go a little easy on my children because I made the same dumb mistakes as many of our children will. So just remember, you were once a child. They are children now. each one teach one so that they don't make the same mistakes that we made. And that was the end of that.
Thank you, guys. That was a 5-minute story
Was it
time.
5 minutes?
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, man.
I
No
love how a
okras.
lot of details.
Thank you, no okra. LaQuita be expressing consummate actress. Hashtag and look at trash can waves. Don't tell me David Hunt got kicked off YouTube before I did. Look, he done went and made a whole nother channel as no okra. So, hands in the dirt. Stacy is saying, man, Corey tells a story and it feels like a movie. Yes, Gail at Night is giving the hand claps. And you know they were in there just chatting it up, Corey, because when you first started the story, Second this also said boom voice. Like that might be another name for your channel. But I think Brampton Gardner, she did choose I Speak For You. She said that way it sounds like what your channel actually does. So she likes I Speak For You. So, and you know what? That's the one Andale liked as well. Guys, we are way over time. We do appreciate
you. Do is I Speak, the number 4, and you, the letter U. That made it can be even shorter.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And look at No Okra saying, Phillip Waldo Jr. proof again. Corey conceded. Gail was laughing at you talking about the dead end street instead of the cul-de-sac. And Phillip Waldo Jr. says, translation, no street lights. And when you were talking about the corner store, Giabba was like, no, that's the liquor store.
Not quite.
Milton says in the South, that little store is called the Sundry. Okay. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And Gail at Night knows something about a juke joint. Yes, the House of Moonshine and Fish Sandwiches. Hole in the wall.
There you go, hole in the wall. There you go.
Yes, Philip talking about snakes be in the streets like speed bumps. Look at the trash can. Corey talking about the boom, 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 the boom, boom room. I mean, look at me. I'm talking about Friday night. So everybody, Stacy was up there chit-chatting with everybody, and Synolve was laughing at the penny candy. Trash can was chatting it up with everybody. You know, him and Wally, they hang tight. And so thank you guys for that. And Milton made a great point. Why do they always want they change back? That's the walking fee.
Right. Well, yeah.
The African Dreamer was saying hello to Hands in the Dirt. And Trash Can Wave says, was he deaf? Talking about the special needs guy. You know what? That was back when you didn't really know what was wrong with people. You just knew they were different. So, because he could talk, he could hear.
Yeah, but he always had that. That was his one thing that he would say, hey there, butter. And his mom would, Clifford, get on back in this house. You know you ain't supposed to be out when it ain't dark, when it's dark outside. That's how she sounded.
Right. Oh, Philip says that was a torch burning because there was no street lights, man. And Miriam says, it's LaQuita's eye rolling for me. Let me tell y'all, we were live last night in front of an audience of people. It was so good. It's always great to be in front of real people. But what do you mean? And like real live people. You know what I mean? You guys are real. So we do appreciate you guys. But
you guys are robots.
Yes, my Renaissance grandma is just chatting it up, saying yay and yes. Friendsgiving is such a sweet lady. Everybody was giving the hand claps. And only thing is, Corey didn't have any shoes, according to Phillip Waldo Jr. Yeah. You had to add that into your story. Rambo says, brilliant. And Milton, you know what? Yes, the podcast, we started the podcast and we got so many tech issues. We just roll with it, right? We move forward regardless of it. So the podcast, we'll keep you up to date on it. So Friendsgiving is saying, great story. And yes, No Okra still has his channel. He's just in here making a statement. Let's get into the plant-based treat because we got to end this show scraping them toenails on the ground. Just trash can waves. Oh, yeah, that is a great name. I don't know if he means No Okra or if he means
I Speak For You.
I Speak For You for the channel name. Hey there, VHI 99 baking tutorial. Good to see you. Saying hello, friends. I'm watching. Yep, Hands in the Dirt says he loved those holes in the wall back in the day. Yes, so good to see you. Oh, Speak For You will be the name. Thanks. But I think it's I Speak For You, right?
Right.
I Speak For You.
I Speak For You.
So put an I in front of that. Yes. Look at David Hunt. I'm back. Anyways, let's get into the plant-based treat, Corey. How do you want to introduce this? Because Talk with Tori says you have some good stories.
All right.
No, we're not starting hour number 2. Hurry up. We got to go.
All right. Thank you guys for enjoying the story with us. And today's plant-based treat relates right to one of our content creators, Synolve. as we're going to be featuring a special tea. So now it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Absolutely, guys. Easy peasy. All of you can do this. And we showed you where to buy the tea from Synolve.
Traveling tea power blend.
Nettle, oat straw, raspberry. We even have chamomile. Nettle improves prostate health with its anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor, and antiviral effects. Water warming up here on the stove. Raspberry leaf contains an alkaloid that can make for an easier, less painful childbirth. I'll just slice a few pieces of our ginger. There we go. This is still very warm. Typically, I will let it cool. The polyphenols in oat straw are anti-inflammatory, cancer-fighting antioxidants. So this is where you can make your tea even more magical by adding some black seed oil, by adding some mullein, and by adding some lemon. Mullein relieves bronchitis, asthma, tuberculosis, and other respiratory conditions. Of course, you can use your honey or you can use your sugar. Black seed oil had too many benefits to list. Google it. First, you've got your magic spoons so that your tea is automatically filtered. Fresh ginger can help protect your lungs from the effects of cold, flu, and other respiratory viruses. We're going to make a super simple tea or drink that you can have every single day by simply taking a lemon, black seed oil, and some honey or sugar.
I like the tea. It was sweet, but it smelled like black seed oil, but it didn't taste like it.
This one you can drink just like this, or you can do one of my favorites. Mullein heals your lungs.
All right, guys, and that is a great tea. I love it hot. I like it when it's hot.
Yes.
It's a great flavor. And there's a lot of great benefits, as you can hear from all the things like the nettle for prostate health and the mullein for lung health. So
why trash can waste my y'all making hair products?
Nah, it's delicious.
You guys, head over to Trash Can Waves channel, scroll back. That's why his channel is called Trash Can Waves. He had a receding hairline, and as you see in his icon, the brother not only brought the hairline back, he thickened his hair. He knows some stuff about hair. So we got to bring him back on for that. I don't know. But yes, he's up there laughing. And get your tea from Synolve. Get your hair stuff from Trash Can Waves. I know it was so much, Audrey Willis. I was like, y'all just Google it. It's so much, right? So, what do you call it? Black
seed oil.
Black seed oil has so many benefits.
Yes.
Black's Tropical Homestead. Yeah, they've talked about it as well. They featured it. Oh, a Humble Service Homestead. They make the mullein tincture.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, we gone. Our hands in the dirt. Talk with Tori. How are we going to leave? Because Phillip Waldo Jr. did say that mullein is fire. Yes, I gave him some when he was sick. Him and his wife healed up. Yes.
We're going to say goodbye by saying thank you we have made it to another weekend, another weekend countdown. Thank you for
because we don't have 54 minutes left.
Blind Guy, his wife, their life live.
Phillip is saying 54 minutes left.
Join us next week for more fabulous guests and more fun as we enjoy our journey with you, our home team.
Yes.
To say goodbye, we're going to say deuces.
Deuces.